go again. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Well, son, I'm having a wonderful day. I have just put the deposit down on my 10th house.
Wow, sir. Congratulations.
Yes, son, it's just so easy here in New Zealand to buy property.
Is it though, sir? I work 70 hours per week. I don't eat out. I don't go on holiday. I live on rice and noodles, and all of my wages go on rent and power bills. How do you do it?
Well, son, I worked 40 hours per week on a checkout like you when I was a young man, and this enabled me to buy my first house for $3,000. Then I bought another house for a little more, then another, and I have just kept on buying. Now, each of my houses are worth over $1 million each. It's just so easy.
$1 million, sir. I can only just manage my rent, and that keeps going up.
Well, son, I have heard this same complaint from many youngsters time and time again, and I am going to let you into a little secret. The New Zealand government decided many years ago that anyone born after a certain date didn't matter to them. Now I know that that sounds ridiculous, but hear me out. The old ways had the father go out to work, and the mother would stay at home looking after all the kids. It was an idyllic scenario. But the government realized that this was not profitable to them. So at a certain point in time, they drew a line. Everyone who owned a house before that line was going to be able to buy up all the houses, and anyone below that line was going to be a forever renter like you. I know it sounds unfair, but it's the way it is, son. They have kept this line in place for many years now by controlling the following. They ramp up immigration to increase demand, which keeps rents artificially elevated. They created the taxpayer funded, meaning funded by you, accommodation supplement, which artificially allows landlords like myself to charge more rent. They let property investors use the increased values of their properties. Yes, the increase that the government created to get approved for more mortgages so they can buy more rentals. They let landlords offset their interest payments from their taxable rental income, meaning that they pay less tax. This tax has to come from somewhere, so no surprises where it comes from. Sorry, son. The really sad thing is that a young person with a mortgage doesn't get tax breaks on their mortgage payments, but a landlord does. Also, a renter doesn't get tax breaks on anything but the people with the most. The people you are working 70 hours a week for just to be able to afford to rent one of their many properties does. The government decided that the people with the most should be supported by the people with the least. Now, son, this line was drawn many years ago, and there have been some attempts at breaking it, but nothing has ever seriously been done. The people on top want to stay on top, and they want to keep people like me on top too. That's just the rules that they made, and it's the rules that they are going to stick by. So yes, son, nothing is going to change for you, I am afraid, unless everyone who found themselves on the wrong side of that line join forces and vote out the very people who have been protecting that line for years. I don't have to worry. I am rich and sorted. Even if the line is shattered, I will still be okay. But at least if it is shattered, you guys would stand a chance for once, and we could stop with all the ruinous policies that are being put in place to keep us on top. Just look at the Indian FTA. Do you really think that any part of that is going to benefit you? No. It's all about increased rental demand and cheap labor for the people on the right side of the line. So yes, my young friend, if you want to have what we had, you and your peers have got two choices. You can either invent a time machine, or you can get out and vote for a party who wants to smash that disgusting line to pieces. And good luck to you, son. I hope you succeed.
Wow, thanks, sir. Thank you very much. Let's do this.